Toledo BizConnect TV proudly presents this episode of Technology Times, Insider Tips for Your Business, with your host, Certified Technology Specialist, Jeannie DeWitt.
Hi, my name is Jeannie DeWitt. I'm one of the co-owners of Computer Programming Unlimited. And we've been helping small and mid-sized companies solve their IT needs for over 25 years. I want to welcome you to my show, Technology Times Insider Tips for Your Business, where over time we're going to be answering your questions about technology. Today's episode is cloud computing. What does that mean? Well, I'm sure most of us have probably heard the buzzword going around, which is the word cloud. So what is the cloud? Well, let me give you an analogy. Cloud computing is to today's technology as an electrical grid or electrical company is to plugging your coffee maker into an electrical socket. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when you plug that coffee maker into an electrical socket, you don't know how that electricity was generated or where it was generated or even how it got there. But what you do know is that it worked. You plug that coffee maker in and you get electricity. And you get that electricity for a fraction of the cost of what it would cost you to generate that electricity yourself. Well, it's the same way with cloud computing. Cloud computing is a more reliable, more convenient, and less expensive way to access the computing power and resources that you need to power the computing tools that you use today. Now, what are some practical applications or reasons that you would want to use the cloud in your business? Well, one is pay as you consume. In other words, all you do is pay for what you use. And what I mean by that is, let's say it's time to replace the computers in your office, and that happens about every 3 to 4 years on average. And when we come in to look at the type of computer that we need to replace the computer systems that you currently have, we can't look at just today, what you're utilizing today. We need to kind of look at what you're going to be utilizing 2 and 3 years from now, because that's the life of the computer. Well, with the cloud computing, it's completely different. Cloud computing, all we need to do is pay for the number of users that we're using today and the processing power that we need today. And then if a year from now, if we expand or we double in size, well, we just flip a switch and we add a processor and we add, however many users you need. So we just pay as you utilize it. It's the same way with like a seasonal type business where we have a core number of users maybe 8 months out of the year. But during those additional 4 months out of the year when we're seasonal and we need more users and more processing power, well, we just flip a switch and we add, say, 10 users and an additional processor during that 4 months. And then when those 4 months are over, well, we just turn those 10 users off and we turn that additional processor off, and you go back to paying what you had originally paid before your busy season. Another great reason to use the cloud is that you can access your desktop from anywhere in the world, from any internet-enabled device. Now, for example, say I'm out on sales calls today and I stop at the local Starbucks to get a coffee, and I have my notebook computer and I open up my notebook and I turn it on. Well, I can access my desktop from that notebook computer at Starbucks, the same desktop as if I were sitting in front of my desk at my office. Well, let's say the next day I'm going to a seminar and I don't want to lug that heavy notebook computer around, so I grab my iPad. While I'm up at the seminar, I find out that I need to do something that's sitting on my desktop. Well, again, I turn on my iPad and I can access the same desktop that I could access if I were sitting in front of my desk at my office. Again, very convenient, more reliable, and less expensive way of accessing computer power. So if you have any questions about the cloud, or you'd like to know if your cloud or your business is ready for the cloud, then please call me or access our website at www.hireanitexpert.com. We'd be glad to give you a free cloud readiness assessment evaluation. So you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you at our next episode.
Toledo BizConnect TV thanks you for watching this episode of Technology Times with Jeannie DeWitt. For more great information, visit Jeannie's website at www.hireanitexpert.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Toledo BizConnect TV.